good. So it was just so much fun walking in here tonight because I live down the road. I live in Boulder, you know, just a 90-minute drive. And it's always thrilling to come and be with people when I haven't had to be on an airplane to get here. But the loveliest part of it was seeing so many good friends that I haven't seen, some of you, in a couple of years. And one of my very dear friends who also works in my office is with me. And as we were having a quick dinner, she was saying, "Isn't it wonderful to see everybody again? These dear friends of our heart." And to realize how much change so many of us have been through in the past few years. So I'm going to ask you, if you look through the last 5 years of your life, how many of you have navigated your way through an illness of one sort or another? Okay, gosh, lots of us, huh? How many of you have had some financial change? Yeah, a lot of us. For sure, I think almost every hand went up that time. How many of you have had a dream come true? See, there's a nice balance there. And how many of you have noticed that something that you learned during that really, really hard time was really crucial for helping you make that dream come true? That's another part of it. So we're going to be talking about a lot of those kinds of topics tonight. What makes people resilient so that when change comes, whether it's a wonderful change, whether it's something that you have always wanted that has manifested for you now, or whether it's an unwanted change, you can actually run with that in a way that inspires the people around you and inspires yourself and takes you places you never thought you would go. And then we're actually going to look at some real skills for resilience and skills for change. And one of my great interests for years and years has been neurobiology. And there's been so much exciting change in the field of neuroscience that has told us about very small meditation and breathing techniques that completely change our brain in very little time and actually add up to 30 times the amount of resilience that people who don't do these little techniques have. And so I want you to leave knowing how to activate your left prefrontal cortex. So we'll go there too, and then like Dr. Seuss, who knows where we'll go? It's always very surprising. So let's take a look. First of all, this particular picture I like a whole lot because somebody snapped this picture. I can't remember exactly what city it is. It sticks in my mind that it might have been Minnesota, but it was in an area of tremendous gang violence, and it's actually a piece of graffiti. And I thought, well, that's a very positive change, you know, when His Holiness shows up as graffiti. The world is definitely doing better. So it is. Have you noticed that there's a billboard in the Denver airport? In fact, so many of the billboards are all about resilience. They're all about looking at the things that inspire us in our lives. And there's one of His Holiness there.